everyone. Story time today, and you are here at the Lincoln Library with Miss Patty. I hope you are all enjoying the spring weather. It's been very nice out lately. No snow like last week, right? Okay, so because of that, we're going to celebrate spring today in story time. So we're going to read a book that's actually about all 4 seasons, and spring is one of the best. That's why I'm so glad we're enjoying the sunshine now. So welcome everyone. Story time has just begun. Welcome one, welcome all. Come on in, we'll have a ball. So let's sing hello. We clap and sing hello. We clap and sing hello. We're all here for story time. We clap and sing hello. We nod and say hello. We nod and say hello. We're all here for story time. We nod and say hello. We wave and say hello. We wave and say hello. We're all here for story time. We wave and say hello. Well, hey, hi, Heidi, ho. There are many ways to say hello. Hi, hello, and how do you do? I'm Miss Patty, and how are you? I hope you're all doing well. And in case you didn't know, the library is open, so you can come in and browse. We've got lots of fun books that you can check out. So come on in and see us. We don't have any in-person programs going on. That's why I do Storytime on video. But we are open to browse for books, so you can come on in and check some out if you like. And just check our website. Have Mom and Dad check our website to see what hours we're open, because our hours have changed a little bit. So be sure you check that out before you come on over. Want to make sure we're open when you get here. So again, all about the seasons. And like I said, the season right now is spring, but winter, spring, summer, fall, there are seasons 4 in all. Weather changes, sun, rain, and snow. We know what that's all about because we had some snow just last week, even though it's spring. Leaves fall down and flowers grow. Winter, spring, summer, fall. There are seasons 4 in all. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Look outside and you will see what season it will be. So if you look out today, it does look like spring. Like I said last week, it kind of looked like winter, but it is April and soon to be May. And April showers bring May flowers, so it should get a lot brighter. Let's see, what else do we see in spring? Sometimes it gets a little windy and we can do something fun. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I have one more. I've lost a kite. Oh no. Well, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 kites. One little kite in the sky so blue. Along came another, and then there were 2. 2 little kites flying high above me. Along came another, and then there were 3. 3 little kites. Just watch them soar. Along came the last one, and then there were 4 little kites. So high and alive. If we had another, there would be 5. But I've only got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 little kites blown away in the sky. Goodbye. Sometimes it can get windy enough to fly a kite. If you have one, you should try it. It's a lot of fun. Spring can bring some breezy air. And what else? Spring. Coming soon. The grass is green and the flowers bloom. Birds returning from the south. Bees are buzzing all about. Oh, look, can you read a book? That's a smart bee. And leaves are budding everywhere. Spring is finally here. I always like to see it coming. Brighten up the outside after a long, cold winter. Spring is the season. Let's see, what have we got here? Oh, you know what else comes about in the spring? Flowers. 1, 2, 3 little flowers flowers in the spring. Give them rain. Let's move this guy. Give them rain and lots of sunshine. So they'll grow up tall. 10 flowers, budding, blooming, and all. That's one of the nicest things about spring. The colors. Colors make me happy. How about you? Does spring make you smile? I think. The best thing about spring is that summer follows, and that's my favorite season. Think about what your favorite season is, because you might get a little bit of homework to do. I'll tell you about that later. So, springtime, like we just said, springtime, we see rain clouds, birds' nests, and butterflies too. Flowers too, everything is growing, the wind is blowing, spring is here, spring is here. So, rain clouds, birds singing, butterflies, flowers blooming, the wind blowing, remember, that's how we can fly our kites. And the trees sometimes even have flowers blooming on them. Those are all signs of spring. What else do we see in the spring? Aha! If we plant seeds, what happens? A little seed for me to sow. A little earth to make it grow. There's the dirt in the pot. That's the earth to make it grow. A little hole, a little pat, a little wish. That is that. A little sun, a little shower, a little while, then a flower. So if you've ever planted seeds, it's really fun thing to do. You have to be very patient though, because you have to let your seeds sit in the dirt and give it some water to drink. And after many days, something will sprout up out of the dirt and it will come to bloom. So you might want to try planting flowers this spring. So let's get up and do some movement, okay? Let's do some spring activity. So I've got some cards here. Let's, who's this guy? We see some of these in the spring. Sometimes they pop up out of their holes. Hop, hop, hop like a bunny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You want to go to the side? Get up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, what's next? We've got, a farmer with a rake. Do you know what to do with a rake? When the grass is cut, you can rake up the weeds. Take your rake in your hand and rake up the grass, rake up the weeds, rake up the dead leaves that came off in the winter. Keep raking. Now let's go the other way. Rake, 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 rake. Okay, and what else can we do in the spring? Ooh, remember we said we have to water our plants. We water the flowers so they can grow. So let's pretend to be a watering can. Put your handle on one side and your spout on the other. Give it a tip. Water those flowers. Bend over. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give those flowers a drink. Now let's do the other side. 1. Those flowers are thirsty too. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. We'll give a chance for those flowers to grow. And what else do the flowers need to bloom? Some bright sunshine. Let's pretend to be the sun. Stretch those arms way up high and hold them up there. And then open up your arms like they are rays of sunshine. And bring them down slowly. Brighten up the sky with lots of sun. Because the plants need that to grow too. And something else that might be fluttering around in the spring. Butterflies. Let's pretend to be a butterfly. Fold your fingers together and butterfly up, butterfly down, butterfly up, butterfly down, butterfly up. Hold it and flap your elbows like a butterfly. And butterfly down. Hold it down. Flap those elbows. Stretch out those shoulders and those arms. And butterfly up and flutter. Flutter, flutter, flutter. What else are we going to see in the sky? Oh, birds might be flying around. Let's chirp like a bird. Let's make a big beak. Ready? Chirp, 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 chirp. Sometimes you hear chirping really early in the morning because the birds like to get up early. Chirp like a bird. Oh, and last but not least, we're going to bloom like flowers. Ready? Get down like you're a seed under the ground. And wait and wait and wait. Drink up lots of water from the rain. And absorb all that sunshine and then start to grow. And blossom as you come up out of the sand and the dirt. Yay! Now we're a blooming flower. Very good. And I think we just welcomed spring. Let's have a seat and get ready for our story. So if you want to hear a story, clap your hands. If you want to hear a story, clap your hands. If you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, clap your hands. If you want to hear a story, stamp your feet. If you want to hear a story, stamp your feet. If you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, stamp your feet. If you want to hear a story, sit so still. If you want to hear a story, sit so still. If you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, sit so still. And our story today is called My Friend Earth. And we just celebrated Earth Day, so I thought this would be a good book to read because it was Earth Day and it's spring and this is all about seasons. And it is written by Patricia MacLachlan and illustrated by Francesca Sanna. And it is being read today with permission from Chronicle Books. This is a beautiful cover. Look at this little girl and what's all around her. Looks like a nice spring scene. There's a little, I don't know, maybe a hedgehog coming, a dragonfly, a frog, a bird, a turtle, and looks like even a monkey up there hanging from a tree. Lots happening with flowers in bloom. Let's see what's about My Friend Earth. Ooh, this is what I like about this book. It's got some little flappy pages here. I wonder what's hiding. Looks like a girl sleeping. My friend Earth wakes me from a winter nap. She hears the busy spring sounds. The farmer's hoe tap-tapping in the garden. The caws of the crows. Look, there's somebody in the garden. And there are the crows looking down on her. She sees the little, what? All kinds of stuff here. The silent seed, the spiders spinning silver, the robin and the wrens. Robins and wrens are birds. Look at them. They look like they're ready to sing. And the large, long-winged albatross crossing the sea. It's a great big bird. The mole tunneling underground. And she guides the chimpanzee to her night nest. Good night, chimpanzee. The zebra, baby to find his mother. And the hundreds of black and white striped mothers. It would be hard to find his mother. You have to look very closely. She tends the prairie where sun-dappled wind and wild horses run through grasses that swish against their legs. Those horses running through the breeze. The tundra where the reindeer graze for moss, and the glistening ice where the young polar bear pads on mittened feet. She guards all creatures in all the oceans. The black manta rays sleek like shadows. The shining parrotfish, the tiny krill who swim with millions of other krill to look big, and the whales who are big. They're very big. My friend Earth pours the summer rain to fill streams flowing down mountains, through the fields, to the rivers, to the sea. Sometimes she pours too much rain, flooding towns and meadows, until she dries the land. Sometimes she blows fierce autumn winds, sweeping the limbs of trees and shingles from the roofs of barns. Autumn is fall. It's just another name for fall. So that's another season that we look forward to. Until she stills the wind, so red and orange and yellow leaves float to the ground. You know that happens in the fall, right? When cold comes again, my friend Earth sprinkles the snow, whisper silent, covering the dens where the baby black bears are born in soft darkness, drifting over the icy pond where the turtle sleeps in mud, settling into the empty nests of birds. That's winter. Under the white, the silent seed is cradled in the dark soil, watching. Waiting to fly up again in the warm, bright sun of spring. And that's where we are now, in the spring. That's when some of those hibernating animals start to wake up, too. We learned about that last winter. And that's our story of the seasons. And wonder what your favorite season is. My favorite season, like I said, is summer. But if you would like, I'm going to put these out in my lobby. If you come by the lobby, you can pick one up. It says, of spring, summer, winter, and fall, I like blank best of all. So you can fill it in with your favorite season and draw a picture of what you like to do in that season. I love summer, so if I was to draw a picture, I'd draw a nice picture of the beach because that's what I like to do in the summer. And you can come in, like I said, and browse our books. These are just some of the nice spring books we have here at the library. We've got a lot more. So come on in. If you're feeling in a springy mood, you can get a spring book or anything you feel like reading these days. And we are open, like I said, different hours, so be sure to find out that we're going to be open before you come by. I'd love to see you all. There are some of you I haven't seen all winter, so come pop in and visit the children's room. So before we go, we do need to talk about our letter of the week. This week it is S for spring. And what else begins with the letter S? Seahorse, snake, sand dollar, square, seal, shark, starfish, and snow. They all begin with the letter S. So look around and listen this week. Listen and watch for words that begin with the letter S. And if you see or hear something, tell an adult. That's our letter of the week. That's your job. So come on by and see us if you'd like. I will see you next week on video for another story time. So bye-bye now.